finisfout van een doldrieste Marquez. Ja, en dan mag Alex Espargaro ook nog blijven. En als, ja, voor mijn gevoel, als Espargaro daar ook niet gezeten had, dan had deze Marquez misschien daar ook nog de baan uit.
It's begun. 2018 is here, Matt. I think it's fair to say. And there is a lot to mull over and chew over.
No way could he have got away with that one. I'm sorry, you don't get away with that. There's no room, absolutely no room. Valentino Rossi's on the line. There's no room at all for Marc Marquez, and he didn't need to do it. He was way soaking wet grass. There's only one outcome there. Marc Marquez knows. He'll be looking around there going, whoops, I'm in big trouble here. Instantly clattered him. He clattered the latest Espargaro as well in the same corner.
The state now of your relationship with Marc Marquez?
The relationship between Marquez is the last problem. I'm okay, but this is a very bad situation because he destroyed our sport, because he don't have any respect for his rivals, never. Because if you take, for example, what's happened this weekend, one by one can happen to everybody. You can make a mistake in braking, you can touch the other guy, this is racing, you know. But from Friday morning, he make like this with Viñales, Dovizioso, he make like this with me in Saturday morning, and today in the race, he go straight to 4 riders.
So Andrea had a pretty dramatic race today here in Argentina, difficult conditions, drama at the start, but good finish for you, some good points, and still second in the championship. What can you tell us about the day?
Yes, depends in which way you want to see positive and negative things. Because in one way, there is really positive things about the championship, because after a really difficult weekend for us, we're going home with a 6th position, and 3 of the contender of the championship did 0. So this is really positive. And we have to take this and thinking for the future. The other way, we have to be objective, and we didn't really, we wasn't fast, and this is the negative point. We confirm our negative point in this kind of track, and this is bad because there is a lot of fast rider, and when you are not so competitive, you can lose too many points. This is bad for the championship. But the weekend is done. We have to think in positive. And let's see in Austin, another difficult track for us, which position we can bring home.
So have you got any positives to take from here in terms of the bike and looking at Austin? What will be your focus for that weekend once we get underway?
Austin is a completely different track. It's very difficult, and we have to see the condition, because last year there was a lot of bump compared to the previous year. So we have to see the condition, and also the tires, because the tires affect a lot the weekend. And for example, this weekend for sure it wasn't so good for our bike. We struggled a lot. Unfortunately, we didn't have time during the weekend to working on that and try to be a bit better. But anyway, this weekend we confirm some negative points, and this is good because we know exactly where is the point and where we have to improve.
So obviously we had a dramatic race with the incident between Valentino and Marc. You've raced Marc very closely last season and obviously in Qatar as well. Valentino said a few things about Marc's riding and saying he was a bit dangerous to race on track and he didn't want to race him. How do you feel about that?
Yes, I think Marc today did almost everything wrong, because he had 1 second margin with on the rain and on the dry, so it was quite easy to manage the situation. But I don't know what happened, why switch off the engine in the start and start crazy things from Marc during the race. It's not easy to manage this situation, but I don't want to enter in this difficult situation. I think they already have their problem.